Hello everybody, this is John Evans and you're watching another episode of Mid Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode. Special for a couple of reasons. One, the thing that I found at the end of this video, a thrift store find, a true iconic piece of mid-century modern design. So you're going to want to stick around for the end of this because it is so incredible to find something like this in a thrift store. It is going to blow your mind. And secondly, this is our vintage giveaway episode. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away. We are giving away a vintage item at the end of this episode, and all you have to do is subscribe and comment on this video and you could win it. So let's get to this haul, this thrift store haul that I found from, Maryland, almost exclusively Maryland. Am I wrong? I think that is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. This is from Maryland, rural and not so rural, but let's get to it. The first thing I found was this. Now, I'm normally anti-naked baby, but some of these real tacky candy dishes with the ornate base there and a lid. This was $4 at the Goodwill. I don't know if you can see that or if it even matters. $4, which I think is a little bit of an overpay, but I know that I can sell this for 15, 16 bucks, make 10, 11, maybe even $12 off of this ridiculously tacky candy dish. Tackier the better, as it turns out. Next thing I found, I've done very well with brass animals, and this bison is a good. Is it a buffalo or a bison? It doesn't matter. It's very heavy. This was $3.99 at Goodwill. This was in Uniontown. I found this Uniontown, PA. So look at that. So look at him. He's $3.99. I'm going to sell this for $21. A long time ago, I talked to someone about brass animals, and they said almost all of them are vintage. I mean, you can find some new ones, but they just really don't make it anymore. So usually if you see something that's got like good age to it and you can tell it's not real shiny and whatnot, chances are it's going to be vintage, and this one is no exception. 21, 22 bucks. On the other side, another thing to remember, the weirder the animal, the better. All right, I like to trust my instincts when I'm in a thrift store, and I thought this was all Maryland. This has got Pennsylvania written all over it. This was, if you can see that, from the Red, White, and Blue thrift store. Red, White, and Blazy, as I call it. This is a Rubbermaid set of, I don't know, storage containers with the see-through daisy pattern. Now, I don't get good phone reception sometimes in thrift stores, especially the big ones. So I trusted my instinct on these. I just bought them for $4.99. And upon further investigation, these individually can go for $15 to $20 each. So this set of vintage Rubbermaid is probably worth 50 bucks. I'm going to say minimum $40. I could probably piece this out and get, maybe $50, $60. But if I want to just unload it, I paid $4.99 for this. Keep an eye out for these see-through daisy pattern, because they're pretty hot. This whole set of 4, I paid $4 or $4.99. I'm gonna get 40 at least, I think. So vintage Rubbermaid. All right. Now, next thing I found, I look like a guy who would be comfortable in the purse section of a thrift store. I think you know that about me. I'm not I don't discriminate. You'll find me in the sporting goods. You'll find me in the purses. And when you find a vintage purse like this, man, for, $3.99. That's what it is. $3.99. And this is made by a company called Whidby. It's not even a company. Maybe they were in the 60s, but Whidby purses by Whidby. Whidby. You can look these up. These are made in the Philippines. This is wood, top and bottom. Man, I paid $3.99 for this. People are asking $48, $50 for these. And as you can see, all the shells, those are shells in the flower, all intact, perfect condition. I mean, 9 out of 10. I paid $4 for this. So, one of the drawbacks, though, of finding cool lady stuff is sometimes your fiance says, hey, I might enjoy having that purse. And then you can't sell it because then you're, that's bad. You can't do that. So this probably won't see the profit on this, but just know that it's about a $40 to $50 purse. Whidby, look for these. Bolo on the Whidby purses. Okay. Next thing I found, which I've done complete episodes about this topic. I found many pieces by this company. Love them. There it is. Oh, man. SYROCO seagulls. Jeez, I love this stuff. If you had a big wall and wanted to put these massive birds, I mean, these are massive wall hangings from 1978. SYROCO, dated on the back. I've sold just this one for $40, so I'm comfortable saying the two are $40 to $50. I paid, can you see that? Probably not. $1. $1 American dollar at the Habitat Home Store here in Oakland, Maryland. $1 for giant, massive, for $50 worth of seagulls. I paid $1. I'm proud of that. One man's junk is another man's treasure, and this is definitely not junk. I wouldn't classify it as junk. But all right. Now, before we get to the giveaway item, we're going to talk about our final item, which is a unbelievable. Oh wait, I always do this. I forget one before I move on to the big finish. This isn't incredible, but it's a pretty good find. This is a Magnabox D8040 model boom box radio cassette player working. It's in good shape. All the buttons, everything. It's just not like as far as boom boxes go, or as we referred to them in the 80s, ghetto blasters. That's what people. Can you believe that? Yeah, bring your ghetto blaster, you'd say. Not really. The silver ones are the ones that have more value. This Magnavox is probably worth $40. I'm going to look at $40 for a working boombox from the 1980s, and I'll probably get $40 for it. But the silver ones, and especially the better brands, Sony ones, bring into the hundreds of dollars. So keep your eye out for old cassette players that work, boom boxes, ghetto blasters, whatever you want to call them. All right, we're down to our final We're down to our final thing, and this is truly amazing. I'm going to get probably giddy. I haven't had very much time to process this find because I just found it a few days ago. But as you can see over here, I have found two Eames, Charles and Ray Eames wood chairs. This historic DCW chair, which stands for Dining Room Wood Chair. And as you can see, wait, let's do this. As you can see, there are two of them. And the price for both, each one, was $5. $5 American dollars for the vintage Eames chairs. Now, I don't know the exact year because they are only stamped DCW, which is the model of this chair. So it doesn't have a year. I would have to defer to someone who knew more about these than I did. But they're in pretty good shape. The original shock mounts on the back, these are rubber shock mounts. They're in great shape. The wood, I would say, is probably 7 out of 10. And these chairs go for around $1,000 a piece to start. 1,000 for an Eames original DCW chair. So $1,000 a piece. Go online, look up Eames DCW chairs, and you will find out that people are asking $1,300, $1,500 each. Conditionally, 7 out of 10. A small spot of missing veneer. There is some paint that looks like someone maybe thought about painting them that was kind of like coming off with my fingernail. So this might be a situation where it might pay to have an expert redo this chair. So look for a follow-up episode, but I'm saying right now, minimum I would sell the pair for would be $1,000 minimum. So, and I could get considerably more than $1,000 if I find out they're the right year, because they started making those in 1948 and they made them through the 50s, I guess into the 60s. Herman Miller. So again, if anybody knows and wants to reach out to me and tell me, or heck, even buy them, I would listen to an offer on these Eames chairs. I don't usually do it like this, but I would listen to an offer. So everything I found, I paid $32 for, including my 2 Eames chairs, $32. When it's all said and done through eBay, Facebook Marketplace, minimum. Saying those chairs are $1,000 for the pair, I'm looking at $1,200 off of $32. And you can do it too. You have a better chance finding an Eames chair than winning Powerball. You might as well go look for an Eames chair, or an egg chair, or a Pearsall, Adrian Pearsall. All right, we're going to get into the winner, or actually what's at stake for whoever wants to comment. You have to be a subscriber and comment. And this is this month's free giveaway item, the Bless This Mess wall hanging. Yes, made in Taiwan, 1960s. This is a classic. This comes from an era where if it rhymed, it was funny, right? Soap on a rope, bless this mess. This is original 60s stuff. So if you want this, I will just reiterate, comment on the video, be a subscriber, this video, and I will send this to your home, courtesy of Mid-Mod Money. I've been John Evans. Thanks for watching, and remember, always round up.